What's up, guys? That is awesome. That warms my heart to see you guys in here early, waiting to hang out with me. What do we got going? Mark, my sphincter is quivering in anticipation. Mine was as well, man. I felt like just a little some like motion. I'm like, I feel like I'm ready to go live. Sometimes, Piero, get your chill on. What's going on, Squid? Trish, Jay, Cuzzy Cuz is up in here. Howdy, Mark, my Cuzzy. What up, P Squiddy? What is going on, fellas? Are you guys still in here? Who is still in here? Say what up. Let me make sure I got all messages on. Double tap the mustache. Chrissy, we got ex-girlfriends up in here. What's going on, Chrissy? Actually, I need to get you affiliated. What's up, Connie? Appreciate you popping in. Chrissy, I gotta get you knighted up because I know you for sure. What's up, Milo? Nick, the homie from Wisconsin. Let me get you real quick. Little ceremony here. Rise, yes sir, Chrissy of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. Milo, what's going on, Milo? You've been here forever, man. Well, let's get you knighted. What's up, Shar? I appreciate you popping in. It's all good to see everybody. Let me get you really knighted real quick. Rise, yes sir, Milo of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark. I didn't really know like what to do for this stream, so I was just kind of thinking of like different like I don't know, stories or stuff to talk about, just stuff that might be interesting. Maybe you guys have experiences. What I was thinking about, and I'm not a big fighter, right? I haven't been into like a ton of fights in my life. Probably like a record of like 5-5 if we're being honest. Probably going about like 500. You know, took some L's, definitely took some L's, but you know, a couple W's in there. But I remember my very first fight. I was like 6 years old, 7 years old, and we're in the alley in Dalton, and I'm riding like those little like bikes or whatever. I think I might have still been on training wheels. And I don't know exactly what happened, but like I bumped the kid's bike that I was hanging out with, and he got like all pissed about it. He took my bike and like just threw it across the alley. So it's on, right? It's on and popping at that point. But what makes this hilarious, right, is I have 3 older brothers that you guys know, like 7.5 to 12 years older. One of my older brother's friends, one of the twins, there was Gabe and Greg Perez. One of them seen what was going down, went and ran and got my brothers. All of a sudden I look over and I see a crew of like 6 or 7 running towards. And obviously not to jump this kid, they're way older. They just wanted to witness my first fight. They're like, oh my God, little Matthew's about to get into a fight. So I had like a little crowd. Now the pressure's on, right? Now I'm feeling the heat. Like, damn, my brothers are here, my brother's homies, everybody I look up to. I mean, the fight didn't really come to much. We're 6, 7 years old. I think we had like a little wrestling match. I was a wrestler back then. I was actually on the wrestling team, but yeah, the stuff like, do you guys remember like high school? Like when people would get into a fight and like everyone would like set up like the spot, like after school, like everyone knew like where everyone was gonna go. And like there'd be like a group waiting there to be like, dude, there was this one guy, he had his father there sitting there with a recorder. Now, how weird is that? He's sitting there recording high school fights. This is before like the iPhone days. Nick in the building. Luciano, what's going on? Jamie, thank you guys so much for popping in and checking in with me. It's good to see y'all, every single one of you. Just seen your notification, had to join. Surprised the mental hospital didn't take your phone. They usually, they definitely will grab your phone. Your boy's been in one of those before. And yeah, there was no cell phones for anybody. There definitely wasn't no cell phones going around. Mark, hey Matt, stop lying. The other kid was 6 years old. You were 17. Oh, whew. Definitely not, man. Definitely not. I'm trying to think. Chrissy, I got you. I appreciate you. What's up, Chaos? Armando Montes de Aca. Is that our Deosa? Armando Montes de Osa. Is that how I say the name? You look like a blue-collar white man who knows mechanics and fishing. Honestly, I'm the opposite. I'm not like one of those handymen. I've never been fishing once in my life. Suck it with cars. But I can hold a conversation. I can make people laugh. I can be entertaining. But as far as like mechanics and don't let the mustache fool you. This guy, you open an engine up or you open the hood to a car, I'd be looking at there like it's Chinese. I would have no idea what to do. Cuzzy Cuz, what's up, Stash? My man left the function to come over and check in with me. I appreciate you. We got Stash Cash up in here. Sup, J bro? I dropped a deuce on your Discord. What's really going on? What up, Stash? Chris, yeah, we can do a few story time, man. Matt, you working out? Amy, no, I lost the weight from being sick. I know everyone says I look thinner. It's not because I've been exercising or dieting. I just didn't eat for like a week. So I lost like 11, 12 pounds. Not in a good way though. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I'll take the weight loss. Any weight loss for me is a plus, but. All right, let's see. New mission, find Pikachu. Potato Salud? How do I say your name? Potato Salud? Welcome, where are you from? Appreciate you popping in. But yeah, I never played the Go Catch 'em All, the whatever the game you're talking about. Hey Mark, I have to go. Thank you so much for letting me join. But all right, Milo. Well, good luck with everything, man. I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through. You know you always got people here to talk to you. Chris showing love. Jamie, in and out like a thief in the night. But I'll see you. I'll definitely talk to you, Jamie. Hopefully you have a good one. Hey, Ari's nice. I can see it in the face. Yeah, the face has definitely got thin. Face got, well, thinner, right? It's not thin, but the face has definitely got thinner. But I appreciate it, Amy. Appreciate you popping in. Hey, Ari's, where's the Isaac, man? Yeah, that dude totally killed my chill yesterday. And I don't want to harp on it, but yeah, I was like, I was so excited to see everybody. And yeah, obviously, like, I had technical difficulties, but like, as soon as I look in the chat, I'm like, man, this dude's just straight lighting me up one after another. I was like, bing, 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 bing. I'm like, and then I asked him, like, who is this? They're like, oh, this is regular, man. He's cool. It's just some kid. Then he's like, no, I'm 48. Like, dude, they think you're a kid. What's up, Possum? How are you in Virginia doing? Thank you so much for popping in. Looking forward to another bear walk in the Arbitrome. How are the animals? Animals are chilling. We got Cooper Duper right up in the spot right there. Just ready to text Mike. You just I'm 7 minutes in, my friend. We have just started the live stream. We're all good to go. We're all good to go. So let me see what anything I wrote down. Boom, boom, boom. This I think I told this story actually. I don't know if you guys seen this, but I had like a weird I know the comment I'm gonna get from Mark too after I tell this story. I don't know if I should tell this story, if I'm being honest. I don't know, it's kind of a weird one, but I don't know, I'll go ahead. It's a tale of never to write a check that your ass can't cash, right? Even as a kid, like, I was always trying to impress my friends. You know, I always wanted to, like, just, I don't know. So I lied, like, during, like, the Little League times. And so we're talking Little League's, like, 10 through 12 years old. So I think I was, like, 11 years old. And, you know, I would be hanging out with the other kids on the baseball teams. And I would lie about having sex already, you know, which I wasn't even close. Like, I didn't even kiss the girl at that point. Well, this situation that I find myself in is crazy. So these older girls, they probably had to be like 3 or 4 years older than me and the other guys. They're at the Little League field and they're like, invite us into this van and we're hanging out. And then this girl like pretty much just puts it out there. She puts it out there like, you know, I heard your experience. If you want, like, we can do whatever, you know. I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but you want to talk about like the color leaving my face and how nervous I got. I made up some BS excuse that I was like, oh, I gotta get out of there. The crazy thing about that is, all right, so I talked my way out of it. Obviously, I got roasted by the homies. They're like, oh, so you were on some BS when you were talking all that. Like, oh, all my lies were figured out. Everybody knew that I was on some BS. But later on that evening, some of the like managers and people that run the field, they went by that van and when it's a rockin', don't come a knocking. She had found somebody else that took her up on her offer and they ended up getting caught. But man, yeah, I was lying my ass off to the homies and I got put to the test and I ran. I was like, I was too scared. I was 11 years old. I was like way too young, man. I wasn't ready. I was just talking, right? I was just waffling at the mouth. But they I talked myself out of, Mark, I was so nervous. I mean, I was just like, I couldn't believe how scared I was. Yeah, I got busted on my lies. You know, I would sit there. This is the story I would tell all my friends, like before I actually finally got like a little bit older. But I had this story that I would tell everybody. So I would say I was with this girl, and we're getting to the motion and we're about to do it, and then her parents come home, and I said I had to like go out the window. I said it was a first floor window, but I had told that story to like so many people. I was lying my ass off. Like I hadn't even kissed a girl at that point. Like I had zero experience. But I don't know, I had this like need, because I had 3 older brothers. You know, like I told you guys a million times, I got 3 older brothers and they're way older than me. And so what are you talking about? All right, can we get rid of the loser? But anyways, so see, that stuff gets you off track. You're trying to have like a good stream, you're trying to have a good time, and then you got like some absolute come in. It's like, come on, man, go fuck with someone else's stream. We ain't got time for that. Like, just beat it. But anyways, what's going on, Black? Appreciate you popping in. But my older brothers put so much pressure on me. Like, it seemed like as soon as I came out the womb, I was like, wah, wah, I put a binky, and my brothers were like, you ain't got laid yet? You ain't got no womb? You ain't got no woman? Like, it was like undue pressure on me my whole life. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm just having a conversation with my community. You all good? Everything good with you, Black? We chill? I'm on the deck of a house. All right, I can't. I'm trying to sit here and like talk to you guys, and I get like, what are we doing right now? Brother, can we just talk normal? Like, I'm not trying to like sit here and hide a bunch of people on the channel, but like, please, with all due respect, can we just have a normal conversation? I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing. Like, really, I'll let a lot of stuff slide. But I'm sitting here next to a fucking house. What are you talking about? Are you homeless? Hi, watching from Norway. Could you tell my friend Oliver you're officially promoted to legend status for his birthday? We got Oliver from Norway, officially legend status. Shout out to Oliver. What's up, Leland? Do you use a filter like those other YouTubers, or is this that's my man? This is me in all my glory, Isaac. All my glory, right here. Chrissy, you still here? I can tell this. Do you care if I tell the story about you? I don't know if she's still here, but that one's a funny one. I'll ask permission before I tell that story, but later, Aries. All right, Chris. Appreciate you popping in. Always good to see you, Matt. Do you use okay, wait. Boom. Wait, Aries. I'm chilling. Get my chill on, Leland. Play stupid games, win awesome prizes. Dude, I was 13, she was 16. I kind of had an idea for looking at too many Playboys. Yeah, I didn't lose mine until I was 17. 17 years old. I went to a all-boys school my freshman and sophomore year, so I didn't get laid till I was 17. I went to a public school and moved to Wisconsin and lived with my brother. But yeah, I was a little bit later. But yeah, my brothers were putting on all kinds of stress. It was, I don't know, it was like a little bit too much. I don't like to put like a lot of blame on other people. Like, I like to take the blame onto myself, you know, because I made a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of things, but I'll tell you what, like, just the things I seen at a formative age, you know, I shouldn't have been seeing it. Like, since my old man dipped out, and hopefully my old man don't watch this, but goddamn, he's always talking about me dipping out on him like so quick, you know. Mark with the Dr. Pepper. Thank you, man. You know what? I appreciate it. No, I really do appreciate it. What's up, Squid? What's going on, Squid? I appreciate you popping in, my friend, as well. And you got to let us know. Are you joining the Navy, the Air Force? You got to keep us... Wayne, I'm hiding the bodies basically in there, my friend. So hopefully, like when the farmers are, you know, reaping what they sow, and getting everything that they got up, hopefully they don't like, I think I did a pretty good job though. They say like 6 feet is basically what you want to get to. I get to about like 4.5, 5, so maybe we'll be okay. We might be all good, Wayno. But what you up to, Wayne? Is that your real picture? Is that really you? No, that's wait, that's that actor. What's that guy's name? Why can't I think of, he has like a brother too, right? Matt, I have something to tell you. Your house burned down. What? Squid, your house burned down? Am I really Ed Kemper? Wayne, you got me, man. I just changed my name to Matt Noah, but yeah, I'm definitely Ed Kemper. Chris Hemsworth, that's who it is. And I was wondering, I'm like, I've seen that picture before. Is it cow feed corn or is it for human consumption? Oh, when they do it's soybeans this year, but when they do corn, it's for cow feed. I wish, man. Wouldn't that be nice if I could just grab like regular like human corn like every other summer? I mean, I do got the peach tree back there, but two brothers, the Hemsworth, that's right. I knew there was like two of them. At first I thought that was like the dude's real picture. I was like, there's no way he looks like that and talking like that. The two aren't making sense. They're not jiving to me. I usually like to take a look at like the profile picture, look at the like channel activity. Like I see no subscribers, so that throws me off, like, you know, right out the gate. Then I seen join 3 months ago. That'll definitely that'll throw you off. What kind of like, what was your guys like favorite roller coaster like growing up? I remember like as I've gotten older, for some reason like I've gotten more and more afraid of heights. But like when I was a kid, I used to enjoy going to like Six Flags. Great America was like the spot we would go to. It's like right on the border of like Illinois and Wisconsin. And the American Eagle, like I don't know if you guys have ever been to this, the Great America. I know what the Eagle is, like one of the older roller coasters. So it's like made out of wood. So like when you're going up slowly, you can hear like the sound like dun, 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 dun. So it's like building that anticipation. You're like dun, 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 knowing you're about to do this like straight like swan dive, right? And that bad boy like would take away your stomach. Like you just, it was a thrill, but like I would be nervous. Like it would be nerve-wracking because it just moving up so damn slow. It's like, man, just get up there and let's get to it. When they came out with a Batman ride, and the way that one was is you're like hooked in, but you're like leaning forward. Boom, boom, boom. Mark, did you send another donut? Funny, Mark. I didn't even see that. Thank you so much. I thought that was the same one at first. Now I seen the Funyun Fund. We're gonna have to be the avocado fund and the like chicken breast fund and like no lettuce though, because we're not messing with no lettuce just in case. But we're gonna try to get on the health kick. But I am drinking some Dr. Pepper still. I ain't gonna lie. You guys caught me. I'm still drinking a Dr. Pepper. I can't even try to lie to you guys. You're way better looking than Hemsworth? Really? Well, brother, I mean, then if you got it like that, put your real picture up. Let's take a look. We're all secure in our sexuality, man. Let's see what you're rocking with. Mark out here paying bills, man. Mark, come on, I'm the PT and you're not helping my cause. Eknolis. How do I say your name? Is that how I say it? Eknolis? What's going on with you? Chaos, Six Flags. Yeah, have you guys, I know there's like, there's a few of them across the United States. The one I went to was on the border of Illinois and Indiana. Matt, not too long till I go and, yeah, I was wondering. But bro, like, what's going on with you in the house? Like, where are you guys staying? Are you staying with family members? Like your grandparents? Like, if your house burned down, are you staying in a hotel? Like, you just, like, told me that your house burned down and then, like, we moved on. I need to know, like, are you all good? Like, are you guys like, today is my little bro, come on, man. See, that's offensive to me. Then it's like, damn, motherfuckers must think I'm slow if they think I'm gonna fall for that. But welcome to JW. I appreciate you popping in, my friend. And hey, it was a good attempt. You got 760 subscribers. What kind of content you doing? What you got going on? Why don't we go ahead and just pin you, man? I know we got off on the wrong foot, but we're gonna show love to you anyways. Subscribe to @2JW_3. You gotta change that name, bro. I mean, you're doing well with the 700 subscribers, but that is not catchy. You gotta switch that name up, man. You need something that like people remember. Nick, you look like the guy who stole Ted, but a chubbier version. Chase Bra, nice, man. We'll give it a nice little 4 spot. Welcome to the live stream. Love the Dr. Peppers. Love that. My cousin is cheating on me. My cousin. Wait, let me try to put this together, my friend. Yo, Betty White. Let me connect the dots and see what you're getting at here. My cousin is cheating on me with my sister. Yeah, that's a little. Alabama sounds like it's a little rough out there. A little. Did I see your like documentary on soft underbelly? Is that you guys? Chaos, good luck in the battle. Hi, Mark. Hey, cool girl. Well, it was my dad's that burnt. I'm at my mom's. I got you. Okay. Now I'm getting what you're putting down. At first, I'm like, well, where are you guys living if your house burnt down? Chaos, I need to like make those thumbnails, and I know we didn't end up going through with the Discord. I just think like we have so many Discords right now that I don't know if I really want to try to make like another one. Me and my dad were in the, but that was such a great idea though, like having like everybody with their own like shield, everybody with their own cloak. We could still do something like that, but like I'm trying to think like how to do it. We'll have to talk. I was actually on the phone with Chaos before I got on the stream. We were getting a little rap session, and me and my dad were in the final process of moving to Florida, so we didn't lose most of our stuff and we have a house. So you guys already have most of your stuff out of the house before it burnt down. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, not a good thing, but at least you didn't lose all your stuff. What's up, cool girl? Noble has arrived. Bro, your music is actually fire. I wouldn't be blowing smoke up your ass. Like, if I thought it was trash, I would not call it trash. I'd be like, yeah, it's all right. You know, I'd give you one of those. Like, yeah, you know, I can see why people might like it. You know, I would try to like, you know, say it smoothly or soft serve it, as one would say. But no, dude, your music like actually is fire. And I do need to like, I'm trying to like figure out how I can rap on the track that you sent me. Like some of the other stuff that you've put out, I'd rather rap on, but I know you've already made the songs. Can we see the doggo, or you want to see Cooper Duper? Angelova, what is going on? You got 109 subscribers, it looks like. You gained 2 since you said that. We can pin you. Cause I didn't see anything from old boy after I pinned his message. But boom, my hair is real, brother. It's real. These luscious locks, man. Hey, some people get blessed with good hair. Some people don't, man. Well, you got the George Costanza going. Don't tell me you got like the ball like right and trying to like hold on each side. Is that what you got going? I can't tell because there's no picture. Wait, you do got a picture. Let's take a look. No, not the trying to look tough down picture. Get the fuck out of town, Kick Burbs. No fucking chance are you trying to look cool like that. Holy fucking dick face. Dude's like trying to look. Dude, you look like a fucking stroke doing that. No fucking way. Dude, hold on. Let me look like really fucking like cool. I'll whoop somebody's ass when I look in this picture. I'm on vacation from Bulgaria, but it's August. Shout out to you, Angelina. What's up, legend? Jay, Biggs, cool girl, legend, Jay. Now, Mark was saying good luck in this battle because he gave Dr. Pepper and Funyun funds, but I said me and you would defeat him in this battle. Remember, Fart Baby. Yeah, man, people with like nothing to back it up be coming in and talking crazy. Dude, the way that I gotta get another look at that picture. I gotta get another look at that. Where's this fucking dude at? KL dude with the skull cap? Bro, there's no way you got a gray beard and you're wearing a skull cap. Not in 2026. Please tell me you're still here. Where are you at, my friend? Please tell me you're still here. Damn, just one comment and dipped out, man. Hey, man, if you can't stand the heat, don't get in the fucking kitchen. All right, are you tough enough to... Bigger burner? What are we talking about? Cool girl with the emojis. Appreciate you, cool girl. Fucking dude. No fucking way, dude. That shit is too fucking funny, man. That is too fucking funny. So you guys didn't tell me like your guys roller coasters. Like anybody have like any stories about like going on vacation? Did you guys go to like Six Flags Great America or any kind of water parks? And Like, I'm trying to think of like nostalgic stuff, like stuff that was fun, like stories that we can talk about. What's up, Aaron? What's up, brother? He had tapping. Yeah, brother. That dude didn't like. It's like you're so scared that you like left a comment and then left the stream before anyone could say something back to you. Like, bro, I'm only I'm not next to you. I'm not gonna. No one's gonna hurt you. Right, goofy ass motherfucker. Let's see. But we went to me and my buddy Kevin, like back in the day when I was like in grade school era. So about like 6th or 7th grade, we went to this place called Indiana. It was like Indiana Water Park or whatever. And they had like roller coasters there. They had like a water park. They had like the lazy river where you could sit in, like just float around, get your chill on. But they had this really cool thing. I don't know if you guys have ever been into like the wave pools, where like the, you know, it was bring the waves at you the whole time. Like, I thought that was like, I had a kick-ass time, even though, man, there was a few times where I got a little nervous when those waves are coming. Like, god damn, I gotta get my doggy paddle on it, keep this keep it going. Let's see, I got hobbled to my mom's for effort pepper. Sarah, what's going on, Sarah? While this is my Matt, no, I've heard so much about good vibes. Appreciate that. See, that's the type of stuff I love to see. That's the way you enter a live stream right there. Yeah, I couldn't, you know, right there, right? If we were gonna like come up and construct, like, hey man, how should you enter someone's live stream? Should you say hi? Should you say what up? Right there, 10 out of 10. Perfect opening statement. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in. W on the Sarah. Big W on Sarah. But like, I was trying to, so get back to my story, right? Get back to the story. So we're at the Indiana Water Park. And like, you guys know I don't like smoke cigarettes these days or anything. But when I was a kid, you know, dumb stuff. We were like grabbing like the butts, like on the ground and like smoking the like cigarette butts or whatever. Gross, right? But this is back when they still had those machines. So if you had the money, they had like in one of the hotels or whatever, you could go put some money in and you can actually, you know, just hit the thing and the cigarette pack would fall down. Problem was, it was kind of like in a busy area. So I remember me and my buddy, we were sitting there for like an hour just scouting it out, you know, just waiting, having our money ready. So like as soon as we can get there, we can just start throwing the money in real quick. And finally, like we got our opportunity. Like people were wherever they were doing, and we got our little pack of cigarettes. We thought we were so cool. We thought we were so cool. We got our pack of smokes, man. We were getting our little cigarette smoke on, but that stuff's gross, to be honest. What's up, Trish? I mean, nobody's been like on roller coasters or anything like that. Water parks. You guys ever been on those water slides? Not the tube ones, right? The tube ones are cool. But you ever go to the water park and you got those slides that go like straight down almost? Like when you go on that bad boy, you might, you know, if you're going too fast, you feel like you might fall off the side and like kill yourself or break a leg. That stuff used to be a good time. Like, I'm very nostalgic, like thinking about like, you know, just that type of stuff, you know, back in the day, going to the water park, you know, trying to mac on some girls or whatever. I used to love roller coasters as a kid. I haven't been to an amusement park in so long. Me neither. Like the last time, Sarah, so I used to work at the Chicago Board of Trade, and they would rent out Six Flags Great America, the one that I was talking about earlier. They would rent it out. So, you know, usually when you go to Great America, you gotta wait probably like on average hour and a half, like an hour and a half to like get on a ride, you know, which sucks. So you're just sitting there unless you like pay like the extra money to get like the speed pass, and then you can get like in front of people for like 3 or 4 rides, whatever it was. But when they rent it out, it's only like the people that work at the Chicago Board of Trade and like the people that you all like would invite and buy tickets for. So you're getting on rides right away. So, you know, you walk up, you're on the ride within like 10-15 minutes, like no joke. So it was a nice situation. But what I realized when I got older, like I got really like afraid of heights. Like I would, you know, I'd be nervous, you know, when I went as a kid, but like I could deal with it. I was on this roller coaster I closed my eyes the entire time because it was like making me sick. I was sitting there, and you know, they snap like a picture of people, like to try to get like, you know, everyone's like, ah, you know, and yelling, you get like a good picture. I remember we went and snapped that picture. Your boy was looking like this. I had my eyes just straight closed because I couldn't handle the roller coaster. I was looking like a straight dummy. Like everybody else is like having a good time, hands in the air, you know, high-fiving, thumbs up. I'm over there like, can't wait to get off that bad boy. You know, I can't handle it. Like, I do not like heights, man. I do not like heights at all. What's up, police dog? Cooper Duper is right over there. He's chilling right there right now. You give off major uncircumcised vibes, bro, not gonna lie. Well, I appreciate you not lying, man, because I definitely want you guys to come in here and tell your truth. Thank you for speaking your truth, Chief Queef. Nice name, brother. Nice name with the Chief Queef. I haven't seen the uncircumcised crew in quite some time. But I went to a water park by myself on mushrooms. Amazing day, would recommend. Wait a second. Really? You took some shrooms and went to a... That had to be quite the experience. Six Flags was fire in the lake compounds. That's so awesome. Six Flags was my favorite. I bet it was awesome with lines. I would appreciate it a lot more if I was younger. And like the girl that I was dating at the time, she totally like, since I wasn't getting on the roller coasters, she straight up just ditched me and like just went with all her homies or whatever. I was sitting there just walking around watching people get on the roller coasters. I remember I was salty. I was a salty cracker that whole ride home. Yeah, that does sound terrifying. Or have you been? What's up, J-Rod? Brother, how you been, man? I just seen you earlier, but hope you and Fishing Angel are having a wonderful day, my friend. What's up, cool girl? Sarah was awesome. I was in my own world with no fucks to give. I've been good. Hi, cool girl. Jay, hello. What up, Mark? Yeah, they had a bunch of different, they had one at Six Flags. It was called the Demon. And like the way the Demon worked, it was just like the double loop. That was like the big like pizzazz for it. Is like you get on there and it would hit the whoop, whoop. Then there was one called the Iron Wolf. And like the way the Iron Wolf was, you didn't sit down. You got in there and you stood the whole time. So that was like, you know, that was kind of a like different feel to like a roller coaster. Is like you're standing while you're going through all the different like loops and all that stuff. They've built like a ton of different ones like since I've been there. I bet you the park like looks completely different since the last time I've been there. It's probably been like almost like 15 years since I've been to Six Flags. Chilling, watching TV. It's hot here today. Man, it's perfect. I wish for right here, this weather, I wish it was like this every day. Nice and cool breeze. If it could be like this year round, I would be happy. Chilling, August 23rd, went to a water park with my sis and her hubby. I had fun catching Pokemon on the lazy river. Oh, that's when people were playing the game, right? I remember like driving through this town and like seeing people just walking like almost in the street and like what are they doing? And they were playing like that Pokemon game. The water slides were, yeah, the water slides were definitely, you don't trust the lazy river? I used to love doing shrooms by myself. I will do it again before time on earth is done. They'll be my favorite high by far. Doing shrooms by yourself, I guess. I've done a lot of drugs by myself. I'm trying to think. I haven't done shrooms by myself. They would give me like, if it was a good batch and I was in the proper mindset and the proper mood, I would get the giggles. Where like everything, like you could look at your friend that also, you know, is partaking, you know. You couldn't be hanging out with somebody sober and doing the giggles, but you just look at them and like you just start laughing. That would be a fire. We used to take acid and go on to the planetarium all the time. The planetarium on acid test times. I've only took acid 2 times. I am not Jewish. I am not Jewish, but shout out to all the Jewish people out there. The wave pool was actually more disgusting than the lazy river. The wave pool like was fun though, man, but it was like scary at times. Oh, Kyle, what's up? Funky K up in the building. What's up, brother? Appreciate you popping in. We got the Funky K up in here. Up in here. Chris. Atwood, what's going on, man? How you been? It's good to see you, brother. Jared, I love the planetarium. Unsober. Watch Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. I tried actually doing recently, like watching, I got like halfway through it, watching The Wizard of Oz while playing the Dark Side of the Moon. It does like fit it pretty damn well. Life's still hard, man. I'm sorry that you're dealing with all that, man. I know you got a lot going on, Chris, man. I'm sorry that's what's up in your life. We used to drop acid in our eyeballs in the school parking lot and go into school. The time I took it, like the first time I took it, I was a junior in high school, and this guy named Frank, he just came up with him out of nowhere. It was like after school, he like walked up to me. He's like, dude, I got some acid. And I'm like, count me in, right? During those days, I was a partaker of, you could have said anything, right? Like, I got some embalming fluid, bro. You want to smoke some Wiki Sticks? But hey, let's see where the world takes us. But so it was like one of those. It was on paper. So it was on some paper, and then I was in like my first relationship at the time. We were hanging out at this girl Melinda's house, who was my girlfriend's like best friend, and I'll tell you what, it was a good time. But like my mood and mindset was like just like perfect because I'm in my first relationship. My mind is happy, but I've had some bad trips on mushrooms. Like going into it like already depressed, already like with anxiety. Like I do not recommend. Like I definitely think like if you're gonna take, and obviously I'm not recommending people take anything. Better off to be sober, but if you are going to, definitely like the mindset, man, and like your surroundings, and just having it like mapped out. Like doing it on a pinch, I mean, I guess sometimes you can find yourself in like a fun situation, but I think it's better to plan it out. I've done, like, I remember some guys gave me some mushrooms at a party, and I just did the whole dipped out, didn't say goodbye to anybody. Sitting there drinking beers, having a good time. All of a sudden they hit me, I was like, nope. I just got the hell out of there. What's up, Hayes? Hayes in the building. What's up, brother? 13,800 subscribers, my friend. Yeah, I've checked out some of your streams, man. It's been crazy in there. You are doing numbers. There wasn't like 500 people or something in there at one time that one night. I couldn't believe it. You had like over 1,000 likes. I'm just watching the chat. Like you could not, like, even if you had it in slowdown mode, you could barely read it. I'm just like, holy smokes. Like your chat was just fucking going. Acid and mushrooms were my drug of choice till I was about 26. Yeah, I was a pot smoker and a weekend warrior, some beers and nose beers. I'm just trying to get a new job now. Well, hopefully you get that job, Chris, man. Hopefully it works out for you. So, hey, man, have you ever been so high you sat on the TV to watch the couch? I have not. I haven't ever been that high, but I've been pretty fucking high in my life. But I haven't been to that point. Like, people talk about like seeing things, like when they're on like acid or whatever like that. I've never, like, I could see like colors like being like brighter, and the visuals like on like certain things if you're watching, but like I've never like just all of a sudden like seen a person that wasn't there, or like something like that, or like people talk about like the sky is melting. Like I've never had that kind of trip, I was just basically high. Boom. What's going on? Rebarks, what's going on, brother? Halloween's hands. Who got bitten? Full Death Tower. Sup, mommy. So we talked about the way we like people to enter the chat. Now we got an example. I'm messing around. What's going on with the Full Death Tower? Let's get a look at what we're working on. Joined 7 months ago, 1 subscriber, first time here. Where are you from, my friend? What you got going on in your life? Talk to us. Chaos, the car's good? Bro, that's good news, man. That's awesome, because I know you were stressing about that. That's a relief, right? Just chilling. Hope your day's good, man. Hope your day's going good too, man. I appreciate that. Where are you from? Talk to us, man. We like to talk to new people in the community, man. We got a chill group here. Like I'm telling you, if you get a chance, you like talk to like the people in here, man. We got some really good peeps. Hell yeah, stream's been popping. Yeah, hey, your stream's definitely been popping, man. I want to go to the jungle and lick the hallucinogen frog before I die. I heard like not heard, but like when I watch like documentaries on that, they make it sound like that's like the biggest trip you could have. Maple syrup land. All right, where would maple syrup land be? Oh man. Maple. I'm trying to think where that bit would be. Maple syrup. Canada? Don't you like Quebec? Boom. Watch the Apocalypse Now on acid. Would recommend. Mark's bathtub. Yeah, my guess was Canada. I was trying to get more specific. I guess Quebec. I don't know where exactly. Where would maple syrup land be? Like exactly in Canada. Like where did it originate out there? What's up, buddy? You getting your chickadee chill on? Yes, Canada, and no, not Quebec. Screw the franchises, franchise. Oh, oh, like the French Canadians. Damn, he got the zoomies. Go ahead, get it, Cooper. There you go. Go. There you go, brother. Go ahead. Get that. Come on. Let's go. He probably like, I need a break, my friend. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yeah, he gets those zoomies, man. He said, I wish I could fix his leg, though. Whole thing, just dog tag. We used to watch Half-Baked all the time. Every time they do in the movie. That's one of those cult classics. Half-Baked is an absolute classic. That and Dazed and Confused. That movie is just like, if that's like on cable, even though I don't have cable anymore, all I have is like streaming services. So these days, I would actually have to go put it on. But back in the day, if like Dazed and Confused, Goodfellas is one of those movies if it comes on. Casino. Man, you guys know like, maybe it's not underrated to you guys, but you know like what an underrated movie is? Heat. Have you guys ever seen Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro? Man, that one of the most epic like hero. You guys seen the movie Heat? Oh shit. Back. Hopefully I'm back, man. Hopefully I'm back. What's up, buddy? Yo, my damn live wasn't up to date, so I don't know what you said. I just got cut off, so I had to come back. Foot Death, you are here. I can tell you we ain't no damn pothead. Spoken like a Frenchman. Billy Elliot. What's going on, Billy Elliot? Come on, tell me somebody else has seen the movie Heat. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Robert De Niro plays like the gangster. God, who plays the like other gangster? He's one of my favorite actors. Jon Voight. You guys know who Jon Voight is, right? He plays the coolest gangster in this movie Heat. If you guys haven't seen the movie Heat, you have to go see it. Like, or you have to just find it on streaming, wherever it's at. One of the best movies ever made. Very entertaining. I mean, you got Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, Jon Voight. It's been over 20 years since I've seen Heat. Kyle, it's one of those movies like it's good every time you rewatch it. That's one of those like great movies. Yes, man, Heat with Al Pacino, Val Kilmer, perfect movie. I agree. That scene when they come out after robbing the bank, it's just like so well done. Like, I don't know who directed that movie. I'm not exactly sure, but like the way they set that scene up, it felt like so real. Like you felt like you were right there, like with them, like in the whole like gunfight, like Val Kilmer, the way he was just reloading. It was like, I don't know, man, that movie, something about that movie, like it just was so well put together. The acting, the directing, the scenery. Let's see, watch the score. because I've seen a lot of like movies and TV shows. Your boy's definitely. What's up, Billy? I'm gonna get you affiliated, my friend, because I know you're you one of the homies over at the HS, so we already know you're good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and get you in this bad boy. Let me get you boom. Let's see. Boom. Oh man, I'm sitting here trying to knight my man. I'm trying to knight the homie and the phone's falling. We'll just go boom, boom. Rise, says Sir Billy of House Noah. Welcome to the Ark, my friend. Yeah, I've seen a. So, who's in the score? J-Rod, like, tell me, like, who the main actors are, so I can try to, like, think if I've seen the movie before. Like, kind of explain it a little bit, because I might have already seen it. But if I haven't, and you're giving, like, the thumbs up, I definitely want to go check it out. You know what I was watching last night? One of the greatest movies ever made as well, man. There Will Be Blood. Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, there's a reason why he won 3 Best Actor awards. The acting in that movie is just top notch, and like the cinematography and God, Matt, can you try that word again? The cinematography and just the way that whole setup is. There Will Be Blood is just such a great movie. Thanks, dude. Hi, Mark. Yeah, we're great last night going live with Hart. Good job. So, all right, you're saying De Niro, Edward Norton? How have I not seen this? I mean, already you're selling me. That's like 2 of my favorite actors right there. The score bank scene was filmed in my work building, in the boat scene 5 minutes from my house. All right, I gotta watch this. I'm gonna watch this tonight. I'm gonna look it up. I'll see if I can, like, hopefully I don't have to pay for it, like, but if I do, whatever, $5, $6. But yeah, I'll have to check it out, because I don't think I've seen it. It sounds, I mean, you guys are already selling me. Yeah, I've seen how do you say that? Sicario. I've only seen it once. I think that's one of those movies I need to see again, because for some reason I didn't like the ending, and maybe, like, you know, sometimes when, like, you're waiting to see what happens, you can't appreciate a movie so much, because, you know, like, you're trying to figure out, like, what happens next. You're guessing in your head. Sometimes it's better, like, on the second or third watch, like, you'll enjoy a movie more. I think that's one of those movies where I need to go back and, like, check it out and see for a second time. What did I just do? Oops. What's up, Harry? What's going on, brother? It has been a long time, my friend. How you been? Cinematography. Make Matt, a good movie for you. Russian perfect movie is Stalker, 1979. Really, Stalker? I don't think I've seen that either. That sounds, man, a good movie, like a good, well done flick, especially like the acting, right? Sometimes the acting can actually make a movie that's like a bad written. You see movies sometimes where it's just really bad written and the storyline makes no sense. But like if you get some good actors and like they make it believable, and you can kind of like, you know, I'm one of those people that I'm not sitting there like calling all the bullshit out, right? I actually allow myself to enjoy the movie. You know, I'm not sitting there like, oh, that doesn't make no sense. Like, you know, it's like, okay, not everything's gonna make it. It's a movie, right? It's not gonna be perfect with and line up a real life. Like, I allow myself to actually like relax, enjoy, and, you know, good, you know, get taken for the ride. It's about a heist. It's a good movie. Yeah, there's a part 2 for what? Oh, Sicario? Is it really? Anadonia. Hopefully I said your name properly. Thank you so much for popping in. Appreciate the kind comment. What's up, Zebra? How have you been? It's good to see you. Hey, Harry, Southampton, they got promoted, right? Did they get promoted or no? Wait, I can't remember now. How, like, I don't keep up with the championship quite as much. I can't remember, like, if Southampton went, I know they usually like go up and then they get knocked down. They go up and then they get knocked back down. Are they in the Premier League? Or are they in the Championship? And thanks for rooting for Arsenal, man. You know, come on, you Gunners. Anadonia, interesting choice of names. Mark, can you leave a comment on any of my videos? I want to send a video about Ancient Computer. I love them too. Could be better. That's life. You know, Zebra. Trust me, I get it, man. I get it. You know, like people ask you how you are, right? And you're always just like, oh, I'm good.
you know, just kind of giving like the usual, you know, just to get it out the way and don't want to really. But man, sometimes like I don't know, it's good to get that stuff out of you. Like what's going on with you? Like talk to us, brother. We can get a little therapeutic session going if you want. Professor Matt is here to talk to you guys. Billy will do, brother. Matt, are you still in the search for your big booty Latina? Adam, always, all day, every day. Give me a nice little like Colombian. Give me something looking like Shakira. I mean, for her age, she's an absolute stunner. 10 out of 10. I mean, not even just for her age. It don't matter what her age. Like, Shakira is like absolutely gorgeous. But sorry, I had to make a short real quick because of you. Chris, all good, man. All good. Last night, Mark was talking about a 2000 BC Greek computer. It's awesome work. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you guys are referring to, but I'll check it out. Is it on like the Discord? You guys like put in the videos on the Discord, I'm guessing. I know HS asked me to watch the AI video he made, so I am gonna watch that tonight. He's like, man, just give it a chance, like open your mind, you know. So I'm like, all right, fair enough. I'll watch it and give it a shot. So I am gonna watch his video tonight. Can you believe PK cheated on her? I can't. No, I can't, Adam. I can't believe for 1 second. It's like, you know, that's the problem sometimes. I think people get like too many good things in life, right? He's playing for Barcelona, you know, one of the top teams in Spain. You know, you got Shakira as your wife, you know, like, brother, like you have won. You have hit the lottery in life. I'm sitting here with at my Duke's house. There ain't no Shakira over here. Like, man, I guess it's all about perspective and where you're at in life. But whew, how do you cheat on Shakira? Like, that don't even make no damn sense. Let's see. Hey, Cooper. Hey, Cooper. That dog don't listen for nothing. I'm telling you, man. Just bad work shit, man. People's high school adults and crappy attitudes. Yeah, when you're at, like, the people that you work with makes, like, the job so much. Like, dealing with assholes or, like, a boss that just, like, has, like, an attitude or something like that. When I worked at before the Board of Trade, I worked at this car dealership, right? And this guy, he married into money. His name was Rich, and kind of fitting because, you know, he was all about that dough. So he married this girl, and her father owned all these car dealerships. So like through the marriage, he ended up giving Rich, you know, ownership of the car dealership that I ended up working at. This guy was just the biggest prick, man. Just always had something slick to say. Like nothing was good enough for him. It's like, bro, we are at the like minimum wage. Like, ain't nobody here to hear your attitude. Like, we'll just go get another job. Like this, it's not like we're at some like high paying, like, damn, I don't want to lose this job. Like, it's like, lose that fucking attitude. Boom. I haven't got any good shorts in a while. Have a wonderful day. Everyone got some stuff to take care of. All right, J-Rod, man, I appreciate you popping in though. I really do. Thank you so much. Just making work miserable, man. Yeah, I'm sorry you're dealing with that, man. If people are just pissing you off, I know that just sucks so much. Yeah, I love Shakira, Connie. I think she's absolutely like 10 out of 10. Perfect. You know, looks, you know, like voice, like the way she seems like as a person. I don't know her in real life, obviously. Could be a facade, but Matthew, what is up? Matthew Lambert, man. What's going on, brother? Appreciate you popping in. Billy Ellis, is that anti-mat mechanism is a called name for the island near where they found it. How's everybody's day going? It's going all right. I mean, I'm happy just to be moving around again. Tell you the truth, like, I'm happy for the small victories. To not be like laying in bed, feeling like crap, not able to like keep food down. I'll tell you what, I might not feel the greatest right now, but like the fact that I'm out here streaming, talking to you guys, kicking it with the Chihuahua and Cooper Duper over there, like, that's the W for me. That's the big time victory. Like, I hit a home run. Oh, nice. I appreciate it, Matt. Matt, if you had the chance, who would you go see play? PSG, so Hakimi, Dembele, Marquinhos, or Bayern, Kane, Saliba, or Elise? I'd want to see Elise. Like, just the way he can gets past defenders, the way, like, I would want to see him in real life. Damn it. All right, hopefully I'm back. I'm sick of that happening. I don't know why it has to keep doing that. But where was I at? Yeah, I want to see Michael Elise play from Bayern. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Where am I at? Hey, Mark, I'm leaving now for Aruba. I'll stay in touch with you guys when I can. Amy's going to Aruba. Aruba. Ooh, I wanna take you. We'll get there, but we'll take it slow. That's where I wanna go. Going back to Kokomo. Comment on your Irish setter. Billy commented on your Irish setter short brother. Facts, I make 21 an hour, but I'm willing to lose some money for a better place. You're willing to make less money to have like a better environment. No, I don't disagree with that. So, yeah, like sometimes it ain't all about the money, man. It's about like your peace of mind and your happiness. And if the workplace environment is that like negative and toxic, then yeah, I mean, maybe it is time to you don't like quit first, right? You look for a new job first and see what your options are and just keep doing what you're doing. But I mean, you're making good money. But like you said, that's not the end all be all. Enjoy, my friend Mark. I remember you said that you're Irish. I will show you an Irish computer from 33 BC. Zebra, the skin just will not heal. It really just, I'm kind of, the only thing that's going to fix it is him going to the vet. I mean, really, at the end of the day, that's the only thing. And things are tight, so I got to kind of wait before I can bring them. Because then they make you, it's just, they gouge you. It seems like they just gouge you at these vets. And I understand they do have to have certain, necessity, shots every year. But, I don't have, the $500 right now to just go drop at the vet. So it's it sucks. I got to try to figure it out on my own, which obviously hasn't been working. Hey, Pork Chop, man, I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been, my friend? Thank you so much for popping in, man. I'm gonna give a little hug, man. A little pound for my brother, man. I appreciate you. It's good to see you. I was in the office last week and our network went down, so they told us to all go home and carry on working. I went to KFC and did some shopping. They're laying me off, so I don't have anything to lose. Vladimir, we got Putin up in here. I feel the tight thing. Eknolis is up in the building. Appreciate you. Matt, do you deal with bad old friends or negative people? Do you just ignore and carry on with your life? I'll tell you what, right? I knew a lot of people in the drug game, not as far as users, right? Not people selling. Well, I knew some people selling as well because I was a customer. But some of them I knew before the drugs. Claude was my older brother's friends. I known him my whole life. A couple of these people I went to high school with, before it all went downhill. So, I definitely don't judge them. And I know you're not asking about really drug friends, but I don't really have those kind of people in my life per se. But I do have people checking in on me that are still using, and I kind of want to distance myself, right? Because it hasn't been that long. I'm only got close to a year in. It hasn't been long enough for me to really sit there and have conversation with these people. And when people are still in the drug game, they want to tell the stories oh man, this dude had the greatest, oh, I was so I don't want to hear that. It's gonna get me fiending. It's a great city, Mark. I loved it. I lived there for a bit. What's up, Pork Chop? Life's been getting pretty crazy. Never stays the same for long. Debatable. Do you own a dog? Yeah, Adam, you got a dog? You got any puppies or cats? Any animals? Where's Tiny Lion Gaming? I know it's my fellow cat friend. Tiny Lion Gaming loves the cats. You got to put up some more cat videos if you're listening, my friend, because you got some cool cats. You got some cool cats, bro. So how are my fans doing today? I'm looking for Russian tank drivers planning on invasion on the USA. I mean, I'm in the United States, so I don't know like what you're saying, like invade my own country with you? Like be a traitor? Whew. They'd put me at the guillotine. It'd be looking like the French Revolution, Maria Antoinette style. You got some cats. Got to do the pimp the animals. I tell you guys all the time, man. If you guys get dogs, cats, just do 30 seconds. Just hit the record button. Just start saying anything. It don't matter what you're saying. Just be like, you know, say here. I put the camera on Cooper and I'm just like, hey, what's going on, buddy? We got Cooper Duper out here in sunny Indiana. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Probably gonna live stream here in a couple hours. I'll see you guys in a minute. Peace. Upload that bad boy. That's a YouTube short. Might get a couple subscribers out of it. I mean, and that took what, like 20 seconds. That's the type of stuff I'd be doing. Or I'll put music to it sometimes. But you know, the animals make it a lot easier. Like we got kitty girl, don't get scared. You're in my seat, baby. You in Matthew's seat? You in Matthew's seat? What's up, the kitty proper girl? When I get Mark, what in the world is going? Pet fun, toy find. Mark, I do appreciate it. I really, from the bottom of my heart, I really do. I'm surprised. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't have the words to, like, express. Like, that's a lot of love. I really do appreciate it. When I got my hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I know, buddy. I know. I'm sorry. Piero. Come here, Piero. Piero, come here, buddy. Sorry, give me 1 second. Piero, come here. Where'd you go? Yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna make their food in like in a little bit. I'm gonna cook their chicken, so he'll be all good. All right, sorry guys. I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much for hanging out and staying with me. When I got my dog debatable, I quickly realized I'd rather hang out with them than hang out with the depressing guys who change nothing in their lives. I'd rather walk the dog now. I agree with that. Always gonna be loyal to. You know where you stand with a dog. No dog, Matt. It's just some random guy from SKL who calls a few months. We don't really have a link anymore, and I kind of want it to fade. So it's some random guy from SKL who calls every few months. We don't really have a link anymore, and I kind of just want it to fade away. Best to ignore and keep moving on, no animosity. Fair enough. And it's like, you don't even have to tell that guy. You can just kind of ignore, I guess. Or if you want to just kind of move on and be like, hey, I'm in a different part of my life, and you know, I wish you the best, but I'm not really. Mark, thank you again. I appreciate you so much. Mark, come on. Mark could have police. When can I be a moderator? Let me see. All right, let me get a look here. Let me just get a look.
Can you see me as a man you mind? Can you set me as a man you mind? Can you set me as a man you mind? I have the Drago. Hey, can I get my mod back? Everything. Oh my God, thank you. Oh, brother. All right, brother. I got you. Like, I'll definitely, I'll put the badge on you. I'm not asking you to moderate. Like, so don't erase anybody. Don't delete nobody. Don't delete any comments. It's just an affiliation. Like please, like, just be cool, because just a little, I don't know. All right, boom, boom. Rise, this Sir Police Dog, liver of House Noah. Welcome back to the Ark, my friend. That was sweet, man. Billy Elliot says, if you get a dog, you won't even realize you have left the bad people behind. I hate people who complain but change nothing. They sap your strengths, whereas welcome to our restore your strength. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, right? You know, people kind of talk about like their predicaments in life and like, oh, woe is me and what's happened. And it's like, well, you know, did you play a part? You know, did some of your decision making, like, I know damn well why I'm a 40-year-old man at my mom's house, like, because of me, you know. It wasn't like bad luck. I didn't roll like snake eyes, you know, during a dice game, you know. I decided to be a drug addict and give all my money and my life and my future to being an addict, you know. And that's why I'm here, you know. That's not me. That wasn't like, I didn't scratch off like a ticket and like, oh, Matt, sorry, brother. My Dukes, you know. Like, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Ah, fuck. Let's see. No, Mark, I do appreciate it. It's all love for sure. Oh, brother, I didn't see all this. Oof. Oh, man. But in the meantime, best just ignore and keep on living my life. Promise. Dude, what's up, man? What's going on with you? It's good to see you. Good, man. Police dog. I did talk. Took me too long to. No, you're a good man. You are right on time. You are here at the perfect time. I appreciate you popping in and showing some love. I don't know what else I would really. Boom. You know, all right. There's this weird thing that happened. All right. So I'll tell like my old man, when he was like in his second marriage, when he lived in like Frankfort, Illinois, I was probably like, God, like 9, 10 years old. And like right next to the house, maybe let's say like 30 yards, there was this playground. We used to play like this game called Monkey Tag. I don't know why they named it Monkey Tag, but they get like, you'd have to close your eyes if you were the person that was it. And the rest of the people, you couldn't leave the playground. Like if you like went on the ground, you're automatically it. So you can climb on the tubes or whatever. And I mean, I don't know why we're playing a game like where you're closing your eyes and you're up in the air. It probably was kind of dangerous or whatever, but like we knew that playground like the back of our hand. But I remember this one night, I'm hanging out with my stepbrother and his friend. It was probably like, I don't know what time it is, maybe 9, 10 o'clock. We're out later than usual. And they spot these dudes like out in the distance. And I don't know if they knew like these dudes or if they had beef or something, but they're like, just wait, just wait. And all of a sudden, these guys start running full speed towards us. And we dipped because we lived right, you know, there and got away. But like, what were those dudes like gonna do? Like, were they running to like just whoop our ass or something like that? Were we about to get jumped? You know, I never like got an answer out of my stepbrother, like why those dudes were like rushing us like that. I don't know if he had some beef at school or what, but you know, I didn't go to school out there because I lived with my mom in Chicago. Let's see. Why does it make me say this? Oh, you're talking about like, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes the translation on the YouTube, I don't know why it does like this. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, what up or hello or something like that? If you love them, offer them advice. If you think they can change, most won't listen though. Some people create constant drama. They freak me out. I like peace. Brother, you ain't lying. I definitely prefer the peace. Managing mod. Yeah, don't worry about that too much, my friend. We got a couple people doing that. But welcome back to the Ark, my friend. Boom. Boom. Dude, you're out of here. I haven't seen us in like 4 years. I'm better off without. Looks like the kind of man to go to the playground and try to play with kids. Oh, that was a good one. Let's see, man. I can see the. Can I see the dogs? Yeah, we got Cooper right here. Cooper Duper right there. We got the emojis. Matt, can we get a story time? What's the scariest thing that's happened when you've been home alone? I don't really have like a home alone story, but I can definitely get into some story time. J Live, you Matt, Noah, what's going on? Caesar, yeah, a lot of people asking. Let's see, how many times you did ask yesterday, didn't you? Right? Did I tell you like if you came in here the third time? Is that who I was talking to yesterday? Was that you? Because I did promise you if you came in here a third time. And I am a man of my word. I'm a man of my word, so I will honor that. And I believe that was you that I was talking to yesterday. So we can definitely, all right, so I'm just gonna go through the usual, not asking you to moderate. I'm not asking you to delete anybody's comments, hide anybody from the channel. I got people to handle that for me. It's just an affiliation. It means you're part of the family, you're part of the ARC, so yeah, don't feel like you got a mod. Don't mod if you would not. But let's see. Boom. Let me get you faded up in here. Why does it keep? All right, Caesar, I'm trying to get you there to you, my friend. I'm gonna get there. Eventually, I'll get there. Boom. Rise, as Sir Caesar of House Noah. Welcome to the ARC, my friend. Welcome to the ARC. The blue looks good on you. It matches your eyes. And you get the emojis. Sermophil, I have not seen anything supernatural. I've said this before, so like, I've always wanted to see a ghost. I don't know, not for like, I'm trying to think what the reasons. Just to know that there's something else out there. I have this like fear. And this like used to bother me. I'm glad I don't smoke pot anymore, because I used to sit there and like really overthink about things. I had this like fear of death, and that everything just turns into nothingness, right? And which we have no idea. Like, I mean, guys, what would be like the question if like somebody came out, like a genie came out about it, like you get one question about life. I'm not gonna ask like who killed Kennedy. Did OJ do it? I already know, right? I would ask, what happens when we die? That would be the one question I would want to know. Hey, what happens like to us after we die? But to see a ghost like would give me some kind of like, I don't know, confirmation that there's something else, that we just don't fall into like dust. Because it's weird. Like you think about your whole life, your first steps, your first girlfriend, studying like all these, being in grade school, high school, preschool, college, all the different jobs, all the girlfriends I had. To just think that like at the end of it, it's just, and like especially like for someone like me that didn't have any kids, right? I don't have anything to like continue my namesake. Now I got nieces and nephews, but that's like their offshoot family. Like I don't have anything imprinted. I guess people could watch my YouTube channel in 2075 or whatever, but that stuff, like when I would get like really tugged up, I would get like real nervous and start to worry about that type of stuff. Boom. I've seen some weird shit. I'm sure that there's more before and after death. I want to hear those stories. That's the type of stuff that we'll have to talk about when we do our collab. I want to hear some of those stories, because I don't have any experience like with ghosts or anything paranormal. Like I just don't. If I did, of course I'd be. You know me, guys. I pretty much tell about anything in my life. I wish I had like a story like that. You are now that fear of the unknown is authentic. Yeah, Connie, it's scary, man. It is really scary. Do managing mod ban viewers? Please tell what. I'm not sure like what we need to do here. Like I just made you a mod. The managing mods aren't doing anything, right? We're just, they do what they do. Like it's not anything you need to worry about. Like you're worrying me.
right now with all these questions. Like you're making me like fear that I made a mistake, Monty. I'm just being honest, right? You know, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but like you're throwing me out. You're throwing me off a little bit, if I'm being honest with you. Like I'm kind of wanting to like do a little rewind and be like, rise, just straight like go back. All right. Caesar, that's yeah. See, that's what I like. That's what I like to see. I appreciate you guys. I gotta make a members only video. I gotta do something for the members tonight. I'm trying to think like what I should talk about that would be interesting. I don't know. I gotta think of something. I definitely gotta think of something for the members that it would be. Boo. Gotta shake. Can I see the cats? Well, I have one out here right now. Yes, Kitty girl. She's hanging out. She's in my chair though. Kitty, I want to sit down, but I know you're enjoying your seat. So I'm not gonna take your seat from you, baby. Matthew's not gonna take your seat. Yeah, this cat was a stray. That's why her name's Kitty. You know, I would have given like, if I had actually like got that cat as a kid, I would have given her like a real name, but I just thought I was just feeding her. You know, I was just giving her food every day because she's just a stray and she was hungry, and that's kind of what I do. If there's an animal out here, I feed it. It's kind of just natural instincts, but I would just play, hey, kitty, 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 kitty. And then when she moved in, I didn't want to like give her some kind of name, you know, like Samantha or, you know, or something, and she wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I just stayed with Kitty. Boom. Remember Jimmy Savile? They were not able to revoke his knighthood after the truth came out. I seen that documentary, man. That dude was crazy. I seen that doc on Netflix. I didn't really know much about him, you know, because I'm not from that area, but I could see he was very popular and respected in that country for a long time. And then all of a sudden, like like you said, the truth came out about how he was into younger girls, and he was getting away with it for a long time. But that, yeah, that was a crazy documentary to watch. Yes, Carver, the psyche recoils from change as to acknowledge the need for change. The mind must realize its previous iteration was not good enough to handle the environment that requires the change of man. I ever take any more college courses, I'm gonna have Billy Elliot write my papers. That's beautifully written. Boom. Police star, you don't need to concern yourself with Vermont actions. We on it when the need arises. Word, that is for sure. Definitely. Mark's top G up in here. The Epstein of his time, I guess that is true. I guess that would, yeah. What's going on, Chris? Ari's World. Thank you so much for popping in, my friend. It's good to see you. I always like to check. You're over, oh, you made the 27,000 threshold now. Wait, you're almost to like 28K. Whew. I love Chris's chat because it's always like chill. It's like so many good people. Everybody's like wholesome. As well as like so like, I don't know, I'm not trying to like beat a dead horse, but that was like why I got so upset about those people coming in there. I'm like, dude, this is not like, I don't care if they came into my chat and with that nonsense. Like, but I was like, when they went into yours, like that really pissed me off. Like I was like, that was like the last straw for me. And that's kind of why I went on those tangents, you know, on my stream, is because they brought it into your world. I'm like, no, you ain't bringing it into Ari's world. Like, you could bring it into my house and I'll deal with it accordingly, but we ain't doing that. Let's see. I'm not sure. Someone was being rude in one of your comments, so I banned him. Well, yeah, I'm not asking, don't worry about the mod, Caesar. Yeah, that's good. So that's basically the speech I give you, you know. You're kind of new to the family. It's just more of an affiliation. People take care of that. I appreciate, like, your thinking, right? You're protecting this house.
with honor and integrity and respect. We definitely appreciate that. But don't worry, we got people to handle it, man. I don't want you to feel like you need to like work when you're here, right? You know, it's because it's a non-paying job. You know, the check's in the mail, but you might never get that check. So like, I want you to just kind of like sit back, relax, man, kick your feet up. Don't worry about any of that, man. We got it covered, my friend. But I appreciate the thought process. Let's see. No problem. Let's see. Yo, dude, what's going on? So we got, let me say your name properly. It is XDSJYG. Thank you so much for popping in. We got 18 subscribers. Let's get this brother to 20. I don't think Kyle's still here, so we're gonna pin the new message. This is who we are supporting right now. This brother needs 2 subs. He is on the road to 20. Can we get 2 subs for the XDSJYG? Let's see. It won't last long. People are, yeah, man. Yeah, it definitely don't last long in your house. Like the comments, like the rude comments never even get to you, and you barely ever even get in your chat. But like, yeah, people are on that with the quickness. Sam, so I missed you a second ago. I'm sorry, Sam. What's going on? I see you say crying emojis. I'm in a lot of pain with my back. My neck, I got sunburnt badly. So you have back pain and sunburnt issues? You get the double whammy. Sam, I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Hopefully you'll feel better. I know you don't need me to tell you. Get some like aloe on there, you know, a little cream. Try to hopefully make those burn feel a little bit better. I don't know what your regimen. I know you talked about your regimen for your back already during the stream. Trish is saying what up? Caesar with the sub. See, that's what we do. XDS, are you still in here, brother? You're sitting here getting people to subscribe to. We don't even see you anymore. I need you to put your hand up, or I'm gonna have to put somebody else up to be pinned. Let's see, Trish. I will sub to you, Billy Elliott. Let's see. Hey, who wants to get pinned? 1, 2, 3, and then I'll also put somebody pinned on here as well. But I'm joking. Sam Dabso. Hey, what's up, Georgia? Who's building their channel right now? Who's working on a channel? Caesar, 554 subscribers. I think we're gonna go ahead and get you pinned. All right, this is who we're promoting right now, guys. At Caesar something. You guys see it at the pin. I can't say it, so you guys see the pin down there. You know how to follow the rules. It's good to see you as well, George. I appreciate you popping in and spending some time with you. I know your boy hasn't been on here a lot lately, and it sucked, to be honest. I'm one of those truthful people. You know, I know usually people go, yeah, it's whatever. It sucked, man. It sucked feeling like that. But hey, we're finally getting back going, and that's what it is, man. I got some aloe vera. Fucky. Pin my balls to your chin. Damn. Like, that would suck. That means I would have like the whole time. I'd just be sitting there sniffing the middle of your, probably the top. But good Caesar, I will sub to you. Hey Mark, thank you so much. Yeah, Caesar, man, you got a good channel. Obviously you got over 500 subscribers. You're almost to 600, so you're doing something right, man. Let me get is it like football edits, or I can't see like the profile picture. That usually helps me like kind of get an idea of what's going on. I tell people, I try to tell you guys, like, if you're building a channel, make sure like your picture makes sense to like what you're doing. Like, I honestly don't want to change my profile picture, but I should add my animals, because I do like have them in a lot of my YouTube shorts. I probably should add them to my profile picture, but I like my profile picture because it's the Tupac Me Against the World album cover, but I just put myself with the same outfit, same background. I can't tell. I see you're wearing like an Arsenal kit, and then it looks like the Champions League trophy in the other picture, something like that. I should have made myself a coffee, if I'm being honest. I should have made myself a little coffee. Been working for, you've been working on it for 2 years? Well, congratulations that you're doing well, man. You're almost at 600 subs. I'll check it out. Let me get a screenshot. I'll make sure to subscribe to your channel. Okay. And then I'll show your videos some love, man. I love footy. I love talking football. I'm an Arsenal fan. I am an Arsenal. I'm not a bandwagon, all right? I've been watching for at least 6 years, all right? They were mid-table, so I don't want nobody calling me the bandwagon. One of my friends had a court, but got high and missed it, and then he got locked in his apartment because he couldn't find his key. Every day it was needless drama. Better avoid these two as they try you. I got a court story like that before. So my buddy AJ, he had like, it wasn't like a serious offense or whatever, but he had to go to court, and he asked me and my other buddy Dave. He's like, "Why don't you guys want to roll with us? We'll smoke on the way, and we'll chill, and then we'll go get something to eat afterwards. Whatever." So we're smoking on the way there. We get to court, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, me and Dave, we get the giggles. We start getting the giggles going, and we're sitting there just laughing, like, and AJ is so like embarrassed because he's there for court, and he's got two guys like ripping baked, and he's baked himself, sitting there starting to get the giggles, and we're trying our best to like kind of keep it on the low. We're not like making an absolute like scene, but this guy, he walks up to the front, it's his turn. His shirt, well, it looked like he took it straight out of the bottom of the laundry basket. It was as wrinkled as I'd ever seen a dress shirt. Like he dressed in nice clothes, but the brother needed to iron. He needed to hit it with the iron. And all of a sudden my buddy Dave goes like, "Damn, man, it looks like he just got into a wrinkle bomb." And we explode laughing. Like, we are just laughing out of this world. And my buddy AJ, like, he walks to the other side of the courtroom. And we excused ourselves. Like, we didn't get, like, the judge didn't, like, see us, like, laughing like that. Like, we knew we had to get out of there. It was like, man, we can't contain our laughter. Like, it's time to get going before we get in trouble, We're in court with a judge right there, and we're ripping bakes sitting there making fun of the people that are walking up to go to court. Let's see. Coffee sounds good right now. It does, Connie. Coffee sounds really good right now. It's Ronaldo lifting it up. Okay. And Ronaldo's got five Champions Leagues, I believe, and Messi has 4. But Messi got that World Cup, man. He almost had 2. But Argentina, they disgraced themselves in that final. The way they were acting. Paredes, bro, was just sitting there beating people up after the game. Like, what are you doing, man? What's up, Tiny Lion Gaming? I was just talking about you earlier. We're talking about cats, and I was like, "Where's Tiny Lion Gaming at?" And I was asking about you, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in. Bro, this shirt was so wrinkled. And then when my buddy goes like he looked like he was in a wrinkle bomb, I mean, I just could not stop laughing. You are the most beautiful white woman I've ever seen. Well, thank you, Advocate Hassalanson. Bro, like, are you here like about my extended car warranty? Look at that picture. Are you trying to sell me insurance? That looks like way too like wannabe professional. Like, I look like I'm professional. I spent my last like $200 on this suit. More wrinkles in the shirt, Tiny. World Cup. I love coffee. You're a very pretty yourself. Harry, I don't know where Harry's at. Harry's just doing his own thing. He might be sleeping right now. He's a night warrior. Harry freaked me out this morning. You guys know I live in the country, and I let Harry do like what Harry does. Usually when I wake up at like 4:35 in the morning, Harry's like right there, like staring at me, or laying down at the end of the bed by my feet, because he's ready for breakfast. Harry likes to get his grub on. But I forgot about the fact that I stayed up late last night, so I made them a snack. It's the first time I finally eaten. If I'm eating something, my pets are gonna get something as well, right? If we're breaking bread, we're breaking bread with the whole family. So I had totally forgot that I fed him late night, so he wasn't really hungry in the morning. But like, it freaked me out, so I'm like, don't see him. So I
get my robe on, and I run out the house. And the first thing I always do is I go to the street, you know, just to make sure like he didn't get hit by a car or something like that. And you know, that walk to the street is like, it's nerve-wracking, you know. You're like you just don't want to see anything. Like, please don't let me see something in there. But he ended up coming out like the soybean fields back there. Luckily, he don't go towards that street anymore. Knock on wood. I want to say something like that, because if you throw like bad energy out in the universe, you never know what like will come back. But you know, it is a risk. It is a risk, though. Like, I suggest people with cats never let them outside, so you don't have to worry about it. Don't ever get them a taste of freedom, because then they're always going to want to come outside. Me too, it's awesome. So, well, he is 39. Do you guys want to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA version? I don't know. I haven't played a game of any kind in ages. I mean, where do you play it at? And what do you have to play it? I love drinking a cup and doing a workout then. Cool girl loves their coffee. Had some ice cold brew a while ago. Was just hitting right. I will make a cup now. Coffee, I'm your biggest fan. Harry, Billy Sweet. Harry seems to navigate okay around your town. He knows where to go. Yeah, you know, I told you guys before when I had that GPS around his neck, I just, like, when I looked at the data to see, like, what kind of ground he was covering, like, I was in shock. It was an absolute amazement. I'm like, dude, he's been all across the damn neighborhood. Now, this was before he got fixed. So he was trying to get some, huna. He was trying to get a little hair pie. But, you know, he's all over the damn neighborhood. Finally when he got fixed, like, he chilled out, and like, he doesn't leave like this area. I told you guys this story before, but some of you might not have heard it. So I'm trying to like go to the store real quick, right? So I'm trying to jump in the car, and Harry will not get out of the way. He just keeps getting in the way of the car. He does that sometimes. So I try to leave, he just like gets like, he'll go under the car, he'll get behind the car. He just like, I don't know, it's like he doesn't want me to leave. So I'm finally get frustrated. Instead of like grabbing him and throw him in the house, I'm just ready to go like go to the gas station. So I just throw him in the car with me. So I drive to the gas station, you know, which is probably like, what are the Casey's from here? Is like, what, 7-minute drive, something like that. I open the door and I'm able to get out successfully. And then on the way back, I'm holding a bunch of stuff, and I like kind of open the door, and Harry jumps out. And lo and behold, there's a stray cat in that damn parking lot. And he just takes off after this cat. Just absolutely takes off. So I'm sitting there outside of this gas station for like an hour and a half, looking for Harry, yelling his name. He is nowhere to be found. So finally, it's like, I gotta go home. I wake up the next morning, and I go to get into the car. So this is me, right? I'm walking, go to the car. I turn and look right here in the cellar, and Harry's just chilling right there in the stairs. He's just chilling right there in the stairs, looking at me like, what up, brother? Like, breakfast? Like, you got something cooking, or what we doing? Like, my man just knows the neighborhood. It was no big deal for him to just come back home. I mean, that had to be like a 2-hour walk for him. You know, I don't know how long it takes a cat to walk compared to like a human, but for me to walk to that gas station would take at least like 2.5 hours. Boom, boom, boom. A company reached out to me for a promotion, a dog tracking car. Really? With all the vitals and others, I will get it here hopefully. Oh, we got to check that out. You guys did some videos and let us, that sounds really cool. I actually went to that link recently that you sent me. I'm gonna start getting into it more. That's cool. What's up, Kyle? I love your slang, Matt. Your way of saying things is very funny. It's like poetry. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate the compliment. But yeah, I was happy that he knew the way to navigate his way home. You know, obviously, you get nervous like when your cats aren't around, or you know, if you can't find one of your animals. You know, it's like it gives you like a sinking feeling in the like pit of your stomach. You start to be like, you know, worried that something happened. I lost my Violet to that street. You know, Harry's mother died right there on the other side of the street. That is where Harry's Violet passed away. So it was just, you know, it's kind of like you take that risk by letting them go outside. That's why I say don't. Mark with the donation. Gee, Mark, thank you so much. Mark's got me like I'm working at a, you know, putting like concrete, man. I'm making like union dollars over here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate from the bottom of my heart. Kitty girl, I'm right here, baby. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Sorry, I'm like been talking so much. I'm losing my voice. I'm not used to talking this much anymore because I took like that time off for being sick. But so I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm just, if I can get my voice back. Let's see, where was I at? Rest in peace, Violet. Thank you, Chaos. Thank you for saying that. Your way of explaining what the dog was looking for was great. Also, Mark, I had a cat named UV Ultraviolet that passed away at 6 months. Aw, that's too short of a life. Rest in peace, Violet. I'm sorry. Yeah, my Violet, she was beautiful. If you guys watch my video when I did of Harry's birthday, I kind of explained like Harry's like when he was born, and I got pictures of Violet on there. She was a gorgeous cat. I got it all. You know what? I gotta find this picture for you guys. There's a picture at a time where they were like the same weight and like the same size. I to this day do not know which one is which. Like they're right next to each other, and I snapped this picture. And like anytime I look at it, I could not tell you which one's Violet and which one's Harry. They just like at that point in their lives, they just for some reason looked exactly the same. Like after Harry got to like adulthood, you could tell the difference between him and Violet. Yeah, no, but it was tough losing Violet because it made me feel so bad for Harry, you know, because it was his mom, and you know he would sleep next to her and stuff like. Cool girl, I appreciate the like. Thank you for hitting that like button. Hey, we got 43 likes. That's pretty darn good. I think that's really good. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you again to Mark being so supportive of the channel. Harry is a pretty, yeah, Harry's got like that regal, that's why I call him King Harry. You know, I named him after Prince Harry, but he has like that regal look in his eyes. He has that look in his face like he has no care in the world. Like he could not be bothered about anything. When I was a little girl, I had a cat named Fluffy. That seems like the type of name like someone would name a cat when they're younger, you know? I'm gonna name her Fluffy Girl. Oh, snap. Yeah, so Harry was named after Prince Harry because his twin sister was the runt of the litter. I named her Princess. So I was like, I'm gonna go with the royal theme and name him Harry, you know, after the prince. And the name just fits him perfect. I wish I knew where he was. Yeah, I just know he's out here doing his like thing somewhere, but I wish I knew where he was. You guys remember, like, oh, hey, baby, like the county fair? You guys ever play that quarter game? Like where you like put the quarters in and then like it like lands and then you just try to like push it out and win more quarters. You're basically putting like quarters in to try to win more quarters. Maybe they have like a deck of cards or like something else in there that you would like try to win. But do I like the Beatles? Yeah, of course. I mean, my old man loved the Beatles, but like, yeah, they got good music for sure. One of the best bands of all time. And the way they were able to change like their music from each album, like had like a different concept. Like that White Album, that was like such a different like style of like music for them, like compared to what they had kind of did at the beginning of their career. My great grandma, her name was Violet. Was it Violet? Cool girl, is that what you mean? My grandmother's name was Beulah. But let me hold on. So my cousin Ryan, he just one of those guys that just, I don't know, how do I explain Ryan? I don't know. Basically, so he's watching this kid play that quarter game, and it finally gets to the point where the quarters are getting close to the edge. And like my old man would tell this story all the time because he's seen this happening at the fair. Like we happened to run into my old man and my stepmom at the time. So he pushes the kid, like he's watching, and then one next to him. So I just kicked over a water bottle, and then he like shoves him out the way when the kid finally got all the quarters like close to like coming out and where you could collect them. And I remember my dad was just like, "What in the world are you doing? You can't just push the kid out of the way when he finally gets to where the quarters are about to come down." I mean, he used to do like some shady stuff like that. You know, my cousin Ryan was one of the big, like, man, I don't want to, you know, I don't think I want to go at him like that because this stuff is online forever. Here is me. I embrace the philosophy of Mayo fucks the kid. The cat wasn't very nice. She was scratching me. I had the scratches all over my face from the cat. Jeez. Yeah, you guys played that game before, right? Where you just throw the quarters in? It's one of those like addicting games. Gambling, right? It's just like a legalized version of gambling at the county fair that kids could play. You guys remember, what was that ride? Was the, like where you would go in and it would spin and you would be stuck to the wall and then you could like turn yourself like upside down? God, what was that called? I remember I used to love that ride. You would get in there, you know, and then just from the gravity of it spinning so fast, you would be stuck, you know, to the wall. You wouldn't fall to the ground and you can move around. You know, people would be upside down. Hi, are you a little person? God's little warrior of Bethlehem. 21 subscribers, joined 2 years ago. Maybe it was the Gravitron. I think it was called the Gravitron. Have you guys been on the Gravitron before? It used to be at like all the fairs. That ride was, man, that was my ride right there. Or the one where you're in like those seats and you're in a cage or whatever, and that bad boy would just spin around. The Tilt-A-Whirl. There we go. Or getting on like the little Ferris wheel, just sitting there slowly. There's this one in Chicago. It's like one of those big, like tall, like Ferris wheels. Like you really get up there. It's a place called Navy Pier, and it's like kind of like a tourist attraction. You know, they got like rides and, you know, you can buy food and all that stuff. But they have this Ferris wheel, boy. And I told you guys, like, I'm afraid of heights. I'd be nervous when you start creeping up there. I'm like, I don't want to look down. The Gravitron, yeah, it was the Gravitron. I remember I was dating this girl, and she got White Sox tickets. Now, White Sox tickets are not, like, they never sell out. You know, they're on the south side of Chicago, not the greatest, you know, 35th Street. Not the best like location for a baseball park. You know, people aren't trying to hang out outside of the park. Sox never sell out. So I'm thinking, oh man, they got some tickets. We're probably going to be like, you know, sitting like right next to third base, or, you know, maybe in the outfield, try to like catch a home run ball. I remember all of a sudden, like, I'm following them, like, and we are walking all the way up. It was like the absolute worst nosebleed seats that you could have, like, and like you're looking down and there's nobody in the seats below you because they don't sell out. The White Sox just simply don't sell out. I'm like, man, your work really didn't spring much money out for these tickets. But it was like so like you would look down and like my heart would sink because I mean they were absolutely the worst tickets you can get in the ballpark. You been to Navy Pier? Yeah, Navy Pier's a good time. I had a free ticket to a fair a couple of years ago. I went to the moment it opened on a day with a mild drizzle. I hit 4 in 30 minutes. On the last one, I felt like I was about to die, just too much spinning. The old Gravitron, man. Yeah, that was definitely one of the fun rides. I'm trying trying to think like the other stuff that I would do at the county fair. You know, you put like shoot like the basketball, right? And the rim's all crooked. So like the chances of making like, what do you have to make, like 2 or 3 in a row to win like a stuffed animal? The one actually, when I lived out in Will County, you could win a basketball. And I actually did, like, I got lucky, like, one time where I made 3 in a row. I think one of them, like, hit off the backboard and luckily just went in. But, you know, they screw up those rims or whatever, and they, like, make it nearly impossible to win those games. It's such a ripoff. You've been to the White Sox game. They're actually having a good year for, like, one of the first times, too, Chris. It's like, you know, I'm a White Sox fan because I'm from the South Side, and they've actually been playing really good baseball. They were down to the Yankees in extra innings 2 games in a row, and they came back and won. So I think they're in first place by like a game and a half over the Indians. Or no, what are the Indians called now? The Guardians. I apologize. They're the Cleveland Guardians. They should have just kept the name. That's a whole different conversation, but I've been to the, every time I went on a ride, my coins would go flying out of my pocket when I went upside down. You gotta secure the coins, Billy. You can't have the coins just flying. What's up, Venom? Venom, the legend himself, is in the building. What's up, my friend? So the first time I ever collabed on YouTube, guys, that's Venom right there from New Zealand. That's the first guy I ever did a collab with. And you guys know I do collabs all the time. I've collabed with Chris, Ari's World here. That was an awesome collab. Sir Marphil, we are going to still do that collab. We just got to set that bad boy up. I know I missed the one, but as you guys know, I wasn't doing so. You missed Harry? Put the coins in your sock. Yeah, right. Just put those bad boys on. So when I was going to Las Vegas one time, you know, I was hooked on dope, so I had to bring something, but I wasn't gonna bring actual dope, so I had these methadone pills, and I remember I put those bad boys like in my sock. And this was a time, like, you know, sometimes they would pick the person to go through like the full scanner, right? And it would like go through your whole body. Like they would like kind of like pick randomly. I remember I was sweating bullets, like walking up to like go through the line of the airport. I'm like, dude, if they put me through that scanner, like, it's over. It's over. But I couldn't go to Vegas and then be sick, you know. What would be the point? So I remember I was nervous, but I had those bad boys in my socks. Boom. I want to stuff toy shooting baskets for my girls. They were ecstatic. Oh, did you win you won something for them? And it's so tough to win stuff at the fair, man. I know they were so happy. Looking down, wondering what those shiny things are. No, it's my candy floss money. The candy flossing. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like the other games at the fair. Like I never played the gun one where you try to shoot like the bullseye. Because I've never shot guns, so I never played that one. You know, there'd be the like one where you squirt the water and you got to hit the bullseye and you're like racing all the other people's at the other seat. You know what my favorite one is, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? You guys remember like the horse race where you get the ball and you roll it up, and then it has like 3 different like spots you can go to: slow, medium, or fast. That used to be my favorite game to play at the fair. Like they'd have to get like enough people, and then one person would actually win like the stuffed animal if you won the race. But that one used to be fun. Looking down, wondering what's a great idea. Can't see. I like the squirt gun one. I'm super good at that. That one is a scam. Got a dip. All right, Mark. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything, man. And we'll have a chat soon, man. We'll have to do some therapy session. Me and Mark like to get therapeutic when we do our phone calls. It was Poppy from the Trolls movie. Wife later sold on a garage sale. Girls first. Aww. Hey, what's up, our Ryder? Skee-ball. Skee-ball. Yeah, Skee-ball is like one of those like at the arcade, right? Yeah. And then you throw the ball up there, and you can either get like 10 points, 20, like 30, like on the outer, and then like the 50 or what. It was like either a 50 or 100. It had like the little small one. If you could like hit that bad boy, perfect. And then now that you guys want to talk about a scam, you know, the money that we would spend trying to win tickets so you could go buy like those stupid little like, you know, gifts they give you. You're probably spending like $100 to get some stupid like toys that you're never gonna use. But it was like almost like the addiction. It was like almost like a small like gambling addiction as a kid, trying to win those tickets. You know, everything was about I gotta get more tickets. I gotta win more tickets. Mark here next time later. You should play the word game on YouTube, Matt. I'll play it. I'll definitely play it. There's games you can play while streaming, and there's this word one that's really super fun. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I didn't know you could actually like have games on here while you're streaming. Like it would go. I don't have to have a separate device. I can just like do it as I'm actually just like what I'm doing right now. Cool girl making some cold iced tea. What's up, MST? We got MST up in here. Yeah, skee ball was fun. That was a good shout out, man. Who brought up the skee ball? Was that you, Tiny Line? Or no, that was Ryder. Yeah, skee ball. That was a fun one, man. That you guys are bringing back the memories. I get very nostalgic about that type of stuff. Like one of my favorite arcade games. I was such a wrestling fan. Is like the WWF one, and they had my dad and my cousin Ryan, who I was just talking about, and other families. They played in indoor soccer leagues. But at this facility, they had the arcade machine for the WWF. Man, I would be playing that bad boy the whole time. It does go through YouTube. Some of the arcades I go to, we can spend tickets, and sometimes have very interesting things. There's like headphones, actual phones or tablets and whatnot. Okay, well, at least they have like better stuff. Like back when I was a kid, it just didn't seem like any of the prizes like were worth it at the end. You remember that like you get that like the Chinese finger thing or whatever, but like, you have to spend like 50 tickets and you're just sitting there like trying to get your fingers out, and then the thing just breaks after a while. I'm doing okay, MST. I'm getting a little bit better, man. We're trying to we're slowly but surely getting back to my old self. MST, what's the story? I feel accomplished. I connected some house lights. I thought I was gonna blow my ass up. Damn. Well, I'm good you got that stuff done, man. That is like, that's a good feeling, right? When you have like some chores or like just like doing dishes or cleaning the kitchen, like when you get it done, you know, because I have to take care of the household because I'm only like pretty much the able-bodied person to do it. Like you do, like you have like that sense of accomplishment, like, all right, cool. Like I took care of what I needed to take care of. Like I can go chill now, right? You know, I've done what I was supposed to do today. They would give a goldfish. Bro, I know exactly what you're talking about. Who just said that? Billy, I remember the ping pong ball, right? They would have all the like the goldfish in those little like glass bowls, right? And you throw the ping pong ball in, like, I mean, honestly, you'd have to like be bad to miss, right? That ball would just go in one of them easy. And then they would just throw that goldfish in like just like a bag, right? He's just sitting there with this goldfish in a bag, like, what am I gonna do with this thing? When I used to watch wrestling, I remember Shawn Michaels' career ended with The Undertaker. I'm just a sexy boy. Ooh. I remember when he threw Marty Jannetty through the barbershop window on the Brutus the Barber Beefcake show. I put the headlights around the hose. I put the overhead lights around the hose. Fun fact, push both sides together to get your fingers free from the Chinese finger trap. Yes, Ryder, you're right. Yeah, you gotta put the fingers together, get it out of that Chinese trap. I would break those things so easy. But the story in general, MST, how are you, MST? At the fair walking around with a dead goldfish. Yeah, that was kind of weird, right? That was kind of a little bit weird that they would do that. And then like the fairs you guys went to, did they have like the rodeo? Cause like the ones I went to, like if you went there on like a Thursday night or like a third night, you know, they'd have like the horse show. They have like the kids that were like good at the horse. Well, you know, what do they call those horses that do like the steps, right? Like the horse was kind of like doing that weird kind of walk. You would watch like them doing that kind of stuff. It was, man, going to the fair was like one of my favorite things to do as a kid though, man. I couldn't wait till like the county fair would come around. The fair actually, the one that's closest to us, it's actually gonna be in August. Like, so it's coming up this month. Those fried veggies, You guys know them fried vegetables are fire. I used to love those bad boys. Let's see. I asked Tag more or less how to do it, and I followed instructions into success. Nice. Tag, yeah, that's good that he helped you out with that. Golden, what's up? Appreciate you popping in, my friend. It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love the nostalgia. I'm big on the nostalgia. Sorry if I missed comments. I am out. Oh, you are all good, my friend. I'm just so happy that you're here and chilling with us, man. It's always good to hang out with you. One time I was watching YouTube and I was watching Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio said he had to lose his mask against Eddie Guerrero. I remember they had like the wrestling feud where one of them was gonna take like the other one's kid or something like that, and then that kid ended up becoming a wrestler himself. He's like one of the, what is his name now? I can't remember. I don't keep up with it. You mean the horses that do the Paso Fino? Is that what it is, MSTCA? Yeah, I'm not really hip to the game on that, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That entertaining though, man. It's impressive. And then you would watch them also do where they have to like jump over like the log or whatever. What's up, CJ? CJ in the building. What's up, my friend, man? It's good to see you. Please respect this chat. Yeah, we all good. Everybody, BF, what's up? You hit me with the 50th like? My friend, man, it's good to see you. I heard the channel's been buzzing over there, man. I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you, man. I know you went through like some trials and tribulations and you had to go back to square one, but like you hunkered down and like you're seeing the fruits of your labor. So man, congratulations, man. Shout out to you. Why is dude talking crazy to Micah? What's going on with that? I remember one time I went to the fair in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and I was riding the pirate ship, and I thought I was gonna come out DC. Matt, get to the playables. You go to the main menu of the YouTube app and click the compass symbol at the top left corner. Just FYI. All right. So you're saying, all right. So I go to the main. Where is the main menu? And you're saying it's a compass? Why don't I see a compass? But I don't know. We'll figure it out another time. I'll do ChatGPT and figure it out, man. But thank you, cool girl. Donald, I feel like you're trying like really hard. Like they're like kind of like, you ever heard of like a dud? Do you know like what a dud is? Like if you try like to burn a firework and like nothing happens. That's kind of like what your jokes are right now. You're throwing a bunch of duds. I mean, hey, sometimes that's how comedy goes. You know, you got to sit there and see you let them fly, and they all can't hit the mark. But I just got to I got to level with you, brother. I just got to be honest. Throwing out a bunch of duds. Let's see. Hey, Matt, can you say Bob Loblaw's Law Blog 3 times? No, I cannot. I definitely cannot do that. All right. Anyways, yeah. So let's get back to talking about the fair. I don't know what I'm not sure what we got going on with this with dude, but I just think it's weird that people follow people in the streams. God, just if you could just get one moment, like turn the camera and just get a look. Dude's over there. Toothpaste, Mecca. I'm back. I had to do a quick stream. I seen your stream popped up, Hayes. I got the notification for it. How did it go, man? I know your stuff be popping off the chain these days. Tomorrow will be the first day of August. All right, so now I'm starting to get to the like. No, sure. Yes, it actually will be. It will be August. My birthday. I'm not to be the birthday guy, because I know people get annoyed with that when people start like, I am gonna be 43. Oh, August 8th. But I'm supposed to be collabing with HS on the 7th, the day before. I gotta talk to him and just catch up with him. I haven't talked to him in a while. Well, I have actually talked to him recently, but I was like not feeling so great, so I couldn't like really talk about as much. You hit the milestone, brother. You're always hitting the milestone. What is the next milestone? Yeah, it's funny, man. You always be like, oh, you have 14K now, but you always be like, yeah, I'm one away. I need just one kind soul to hit me with a subscribe, and people just keep hitting the subscribe. And you got something going with that. I can't. Games has to recognize game on that. You're getting a lot of subs doing that. Down here, attendees are nearly ready. Don't forget to do your home. Yeah, right. You might need a nappy. You know, we might need to change the diaper. What's up, Curious? When your B-Day, Matt? Mine's the 5th. Yeah, mine's the 8th, my friend. My brother John is the 4th. We got the Leos in the house. We got the Leos. Hey, you're one sub away from the next milestone. Guys, I am one sub away from the next milestone. I just need one kind person. Yeah, we should do the B-Day streams, man. That would be fun. That would be fun. I want to collab on your channel one time, but I'm kind of scared, to be honest. I'm like nervous because I know I'm gonna be getting lit up. I know people are gonna be absolutely like, but they definitely would be destroying me on there. But you're built for it. Like, I don't, I guess I sometimes try to convert them. I'll try to convert people, and but like it has to be, I guess it has to be where I can actually like have a conversation. Matt, tap the activity button at the bottom. All right, let me see what we got here. Lighting on, that is not what I want. Let's see. Let me see what we got here. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see what you are talking about. All right. Words of Wonder. We got emoji puzzle. We got the basketball game. Let's see. Oh, can I still see you guys? Let me see if I can still see your guys' chat.